Who is it? Who's there? Who's there?
Few TV characters have ever captured audiences quite like Lieutenant Columbo, the rumpled detective with the sharpest mind on television. And the story behind this iconic character is just as fascinating as his cases. Peter Falk's Columbo wasn't about guns or car chases. He solved crimes with calm observation, endless curiosity, and his unforgettable line. Just one more thing. But did you know that the role almost went to Bing Crosby, the legendary singer, who turned it down because he didn't want to miss his golf games? That decision changed television history, giving Falk the chance to create one of the most beloved detectives ever seen on screen. Falk's version of Columbo was far from polished. His wrinkled trench coat, old Peugeot, and ever-present cigar became symbols of a man who looked ordinary but could outthink anyone. Before him, another actor named Bert Freed had played Columbo in a 1960 episode. But it was Falk's 1968 version that transformed the detective into a cultural icon. The hidden details of the show also added brilliance, from the light in interrogation, scenes to props like cheese or a cup of coffee that revealed crucial clues. Everything in Columbo's world mattered. Even his car wasn't just transportation. It was a reflection of his simplicity. And that attention to detail made viewers realize that in Columbo's universe, nothing happened by accident. Interestingly, Peter Falk himself wasn't very different from the detective he played. He was simple, witty, and a little forgetful. The trench coat used on the show was actually his own. Falk lived Columbo, not just acted him. And maybe that's why audiences felt so connected to him. Even the great Steven Spielberg directed an episode when he was only 24 years old. The episode Murder by the Book became one of the series' best, and Falk, initially skeptical, ended up saying Spielberg was too good to stay on Columbo. Actors like Jack Cassidy also gave life to unforgettable villains, appearing 3 times as the charming yet ruthless murderer, creating an amazing contrast with Falk's calm and unassuming detective. Yet behind the mystery, there were things fans never saw. Columbo's wife, for example, was mentioned in almost every episode but never appeared on screen. It made audiences wonder whether she really existed or was just a clever trick to confuse suspects. Falk's real wife, Shara Denise, appeared in several episodes, and their on-screen chemistry made the show even more enjoyable. Columbo's loyal Basset Hound also became a fan favorite, originally added to give the detective some warmth without stealing the spotlight. And though Falk resisted the idea at first, he fell in love with the dog instantly. Even Columbo's real name sparked debate for decades. While many believed it was Philip, one episode revealed the truth. It was actually Frank Columbo, but fans kept jokingly calling him Philip anyway, because the charm of the character went far beyond a name. Unlike other crime shows, Columbo used the "how catch 'em" formula, showing the audience the killer from the start, and focusing instead on how Columbo would catch them. This clever twist made viewers focus not on who did it, but how Columbo would expose them. Peter Falk's favorite episode was Now You See Him, where a magician turned murderer tried to hide his crime behind illusions. It was one of the most creative stories ever written for the series, proving how far Columbo could stretch the detective genre. Falk even appeared as Columbo in a Dean Martin comedy roast, staying in character while hilariously investigating celebrities like Frank Sinatra. It showed how deeply the public loved him. There was even a spin-off called Mrs. Columbo, but fans rejected it because part of the show's magic was that Mrs. Columbo was never seen, keeping her a mystery forever. Even the show's irregular schedule didn't stop its success. NBC aired it only once a month to fit Falk's film projects, yet that made every episode feel like a special event. Falk's performance earned him 4 Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe, solidifying his place among television's greatest actors. In fact, Columbo's popularity went far beyond America. In communist Romania during the 1970s, fans believed their government was hiding episodes, forcing Falk to record a message in Romanian to assure them more were coming. He became an unexpected hero in Eastern Europe. Today, a statue of Columbo and his dog stands proudly in Budapest, Hungary, a tribute to Peter Falk's ancestry and his timeless role. Sadly, Falk's later years were clouded by Alzheimer's disease, which slowly took away his memories of the very character that defined him. He passed away in 2011, but his legacy endures. Columbo wasn't just a detective, he was a revolution in storytelling. His intelligence, patience, and humility proved that brilliance doesn't need flash or power to shine. Even 50 years after its premiere, Columbo remains one of the most admired and rewatched series in television history, an eternal reminder that sometimes the most ordinary man can outsmart the most powerful mind. If you loved uncovering the hidden truths behind this legendary series, don't forget to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss another story from behind the screen.